Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Golden Gloves Chat Show. As you can see, my very special guest, these four big guys standing next to me. They're in the light heavyweight division. From there, you go to heavyweight division. So these are what we call the big guys in boxing as well. And they're going to be competing all four of them in an 8-round light heavyweight competition called the Rising Titans competition. And it's on the undercard of the Palace Pandemonium where Ricardo Malachika faces Jackson Chalky, the two world champions facing each other. This is on the 1st of March at Empress Palace. As I said, Palace Pandemonium, Golden Gloves tournament, and another fantastic tournament brought to you by Golden Gloves. So let's start. We had the draw. Bryan Thysse fights Tuvia Wewege. These two guys on my right-hand side. And of course, Bonginkosi Nhlapho fights Michael Head. I'm going to talk to the guys now about the draw. The draw was very fair. Our sponsors, IME and Supersport Bet, did the draw for us. So it was a fair draw. Nobody knew who was going to fight each other. And we found out a week ago that these two guys are fighting each other. Bryan, let me talk to you first. So you've beaten these two guys. You haven't beaten this guy yet. You've lost to this guy, but you haven't lost to this guy yet. So let me speak to you first, Bryan Thysse. It's a big competition, of course. The first round is going to be now on the 1st of March. And then the second round, the winners of the two of you go through to the next round, fight for the vacant South African title and a 250,000 Rand, $250,000, 60-40 split. You guys are getting 80K now, which is a lot of money each. But of course, the winner in May will be the champion of everything. Talk to us, Bryan Thysse.
All right. Thanks to Brian Mitchell and Golden Gloves for the opportunity. So first of all, I faced Bongani and Michael in my fights before. I won with both of them. So I've not faced Tuvia now. So going forward, I think for my next fight, it's going to be an interesting fight. I'm very happy with the draw. It's a guy that I've not fought yet, so it's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a tough fight. It's a good tournament, and I think it's going to put us on a platform where we can actually put our name out there and just grow our career going forward.
Thanks, Bryan. Yeah, that's a confident talk there. Let me talk to Tuvia. Tuvia, on paper, Bryan Thysse should be the favorite, right? He's 5-0. He's beaten these two guys on my left-hand side, but he hasn't beaten you. And paper doesn't mean anything when you get into a boxing ring. So it's a big fight for you. Obviously, you have to beat Bryan Thysse to go to the final to be a South African champion and to get that $250,000, 60-40 split. Do you see yourself beating Bryan Thysse?
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I see myself beating him? I see myself beating all three of these guys, actually. That's why my main focus is him, and it's a tall task for me. He's beaten the other two guys, but like you see, he hasn't beaten me. He must still fight me and find out what I'm about. So, yeah, I'm expecting a tough fight. I've seen him fight, so I'm expecting a very hard fight for me, but I believe I can win. And then after that, I'd like to fight Bongi in the final. I believe me and him should be in the final. But yeah, first things first, let's get through our first fight. And it's going to be a hard fight, but I believe I can win. That's why I'm here.
Well, Bongi, of course, while we're on the subject, he's got to get past Michael Head. Bonginkosi Nhlapho, you had a big fight with Michael Head the last time. It was a brilliant fight. It was a fight of like two halves. You won the first two rounds, and Michael Head kind of came back to the second two rounds, and it was a draw. How do you see the fight going?
Okay. As I'm predicting this fight, I don't see it ending the fight. I don't see Michael Head going on the 8th round because this time I'm so fit than my first fight.
Do you think you've improved since the first fight?
Too much. I've improved a lot now.
And do you think it'll be bad for Michael Head that he was out of action for a year?
Yeah. Because obviously his last fight was with me, so I fought the whole last game, and he haven't fought anything.
Michael, let me talk to you. Of course, as I just said, on paper, Bryan Thysse is the favorite, but paper means nothing because you guys are going to get in the ring on the 1st of March and bash each other up. To be the winner, you need to beat Bonginkosi Nhlapho, and then you're going to fight the winner of these two guys, and that'll be in May for the South African title and the 250,000 Rand. How do you see the fights going?
To be honest, I see it going my way. I'm here for the SA title, and that's what I'm pushing towards. So I didn't come into this tournament to lose, so I'm here to give it my all.
And Mark, do you think being out of action, or tell us firstly, why were you out of action for 2024? What was happening in your life?
So unfortunately, life humbled me slightly. I had to take a turn in finding a career path to make money and sort some financial things out. But yeah, that's the reason I was actually abroad in the USA. I was working in Florida on yachts, and then obviously I got called back for the Super Four tournament. So to me, that's chasing legacy is more important than just having a job that earns money. And I'd love to be the SA title holder in the light heavyweight division. So that's what I came back for, and that's why I'm here.
And of course, the rising Titan champion as well. So it's a big one for you. Well, while we're on the subject, what do you say to the man standing on your right hand side? You guys have been in there 4 rounds together, but now it's a big one. Only one man can win. You know, the loser falls out of the competition, and it's a massive competition.
No, well, good luck to him. I mean, he couldn't get the job done the first time, so let's see if he can try again. But I see myself coming in as the underdog. I don't know how he's improved much. I don't see that because I looked at his last fight as well with Bryan. Looked very similar than the last time I fought him as well. And he comes from a good amateur pedigree. I don't come from any amateur pedigree, and I just see myself coming in as the dark horse and coming to pull off an upset.
Well, let me speak to you, Bonginkosi. Tuvia Wewege wants to fight you in the final. Do you think he's going to beat Bryan Thysse?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe he can beat this. This even for the Southpaw yet, and he's a good Southpaw to be able to.
So you reckon it's yourself and Tuvia in the final?
Obviously, because now this fight is not just a fight; it's sparring to me to the finals because I'm going to the finals.
And you reckon that the draw the first time, Michael Head got lucky, you've improved?
Yeah, I can say last time I didn't have some sparring and training that hard as I'm training now, but this time I'm too good.
Well, Stephen Peters is doing a good job with you, your trainer. And of course, Mikey Head, he's got Vusi Matola. So you guys have got great trainers in your corner. Let me talk to you. Now, Tuvia, you got Alan Terwell, who's brilliant, the son of the great Alan Terwell. You guys have got good trainers in your corner. As he said, Bonginkosi and Nhlapho, he wants to fight you in the final as well. You say that's going to happen?
I believe that's gonna happen. I believe we should fight again, and I think the whole setup's perfect. Like you said, the draw has been perfect. So I just need to do my job on the 1st of March. It's gonna be the job's gonna be it's not gonna be an easy job, but I believe I'll do well, and I'll see him in the final.
Bryan, they're all talking above you here. When you are on paper, you should be the favorite 5-0. You've beaten these guys. How do you see it going?
So yeah, I think it's going to be a tough fight on the 1st of March. Yeah, he's a southpaw fighter, but we're working in the gym. We're working hard to adjust and make the adjustments that we need to make to win the fight. I think at the end of the day, on the 1st of March, come the 1st of March, my hand will be raised, and on the next tournament, fighting for the SA title, I will make history for the Thysse name and for the Thysse family.
So Tuvia Wewege's got no chance of going through to the final of the rising title and being SA champ.
No chance.
Tuvia, he's right next to you. Talk to him.
I mean, we can only talk so much. We have to see on the 1st of March. I just know I'm ready now. So I still got a few more weeks to prepare, but I'm ready to go now. So yeah, I can't wait. That's the only thing now with me. I just can't wait. I didn't do anything else. I'm just training the way I've been training. But yeah, I just can't wait. I'm too excited for this.
So the winner, Tuvia Wewege?
100%. I want to meet this man on my left here in the final.
And of course, as you said, Bryan, the winner.
Always Bryan Thysse, the winner.
And of course, from the famous fighting Thysse family. Well, you guys look very positive, and it's great that you're so confident. Bonginkosi and Nhlapho, last word from you to this man, Michael Head. Do you beat him?
Obviously, and with the stoppage or a knockout.
And like you said, you're going to fight Tuvia Wewege in the final.
Yeah. I'm going to fight Tuvia Wewege on the finals.
And who wins that one?
Obviously, that's me because I'm here to take my SA title. I've been dreaming about this thing since 2019. I wanted to become the SA champion on light heavyweight.
Okay, Michael Head, should you win? It's a big competition. Any of you guys can win, I must say. It's very evenly matched. That's what makes it such a nice competition that Golden Gloves is putting together. Who do you think wins out of that fight? Did you say with Bryan?
I think Bryan obviously wins in that part.
And then who wins in your fight?
Definitely me. I'm not
So you want yourself and Bryan Thysse in the final. Who wins that?
Yo, that's going to be me, of course. I'm coming for the SA title. That's what I said I'm here for. And obviously, if you lose, you can't get the SA title. And that's on my mind all the time.
Fantastic. And Bryan, of course, you've got Damian Durant in your corner, which is a good stable. So fantastic tournament. Look out for it. These 4 guys fighting each other on the 1st of March in the Rising Titans. It's a 4-man, 8-round light heavyweight competition. And it's on the undercard of Ricardo Malajika versus Jackson Chaki, as I said. 2 world champions. Ricardo's the IBO junior bantamweight champion. And of course, Chaki is the IBO flyweight champion. And they're fighting for the flyweight title. Also, your brother Brandon Thysse fights Charles Shinama on the undercard in a 10-round fight, 12-round fight, in fact, for the WBC Africa Super Welterweight title. And then, as we said, the undercard is these 4 guys in that fantastic tournament. Tyler Promny kicks off the bout on the 1st of March. So we look forward to a fantastic evening. Brought to you by Golden Gloves, brought to you by IME, and of course, Super Sport Bet. From me, Brian Mitchell, thank you for watching.